What's up, YouTube? This is Power Surge and my dog co-host, Buffy. We made a video for you a couple weeks ago about Ethereum, explaining what it is and why I invested. And I wanted to give you an update about what's happened with some of the cryptocurrencies, with Ethereum, my personal situation, and what I think about Ethereum and its future. So as you know, some of my family got burned with Gladia coin not too long ago. And around the time they were doing that, my father and I decided, which we were not involved in the Gladia coin scam, to get a little bit into Ethereum with money that we can afford to lose, right? And I want to premise this by saying, take this for entertainment purposes. I'm not a financial advisor whatsoever, so take what I say with a grain of salt. But we got into Ethereum and put some money in it at about $200, and we watched it go up to over 400. It was tremendous. I remember seeing how fast it went up, but it was exciting, but at the same time, this was kind of scary. And my dad told me sell around 320. He sold around 320 his portion of Ethereum because his wife had just got hit with the Gladia coin, and he had this bad feeling about what was going on top of the fact that the cryptos had been crashing, and all of a sudden negative news was coming out about flash crashes, ICOs going bad, problems with the blockchain networks. So he sold at about 320 and walked away with a really nice profit, buying in at 200, selling at 320. That's a very nice gain. And I didn't. So now, as you probably noticed by some of the charts, and if you've been keeping a watch on Ethereum, it is downtrending. But how far it's going to downtrend, I don't know. I don't think it's going to break past 100. And if it does, I'll definitely be buying some, or if not a lot. If it breaks past 50, I'll be buying a lot of it because I still see value in Ethereum. And this was Ethereum's first real pump and exposure to the world in any way, mainstream. You had some news networks talking about it. There was excitement around Ethereum for a couple of weeks, and this is a new crypto. And from the past of Bitcoin's pump and dumps, while it has pumped over the long term, the trend has still been upward. Like, you have these pumps with Bitcoin, and then over the course of a few months or years, it'll slowly go back down, but eventually it has a pump again, and it continues to go higher and higher each year. That's why we're sitting at Bitcoin 2000, even though we've just had like a $700 correction. So I believe that Ethereum has a lot of value in it, and because this exposure that happened with the pump, people know about it, or more people know about it than they did before, and they see value in it. The same reason I see value in it. All the selling is based on pump and dump. It's fear. Has nothing to do with the development on the Ethereum blockchain, the legitimacy of the blockchain and cryptocurrencies, and the amount of interest that is in the Ethereum blockchain now and the cryptocurrency space. So I believe that Ethereum may be in a downtrend right now, and it's a wise time to collect funds and maybe look for a entry point over the next few months, or maybe even year. But before too long, we will see Ethereum test those $400 highs again. So if you bought a bunch, don't be, crying in a bath of your own tears. Just relax and maybe look for a time to acquire some more after we see this downtrend chill out and the price stabilizes and forms good resistance, probably around $100, maybe even $130, and another price point is around $50. I'm going to put a link below to a video I found incredibly good, and he breaks down the 4 stages of the Ethereum bubble that just happened and what stage we were most likely in. But it's really good for you to understand this 4-stage cycle, and he does it better than I could. So I'm going to put that link in the description. Above that, you'll see a link to Coinbase. If you click there and you want to get some Ethereum when the prices get low, or some Litecoin or some Bitcoin, that link will take you to Coinbase. You can make a cryptocurrency wallet, and once you buy currency, both of us get $10 free Bitcoin. So if you're going to buy crypto and you haven't yet, that's one way that you can get 10 free bucks. And you won't get the 10 free bucks signing up for Coinbase without a link. So click that link if you're interested in some cryptocurrency in the future. And as for the future of Ethereum, I still think it's an incredible technology with a lot of development, and decentralized apps are going to be very important in the future. And the way I feel about a lot of assets is you hear about them sometimes through the pump phase because the news is out and the word is being spread very hot that this thing is going up, whether it be precious metals, a stock, a penny stock, or any asset. Cryptocurrencies is now a digital asset. It's an asset. But you may learn about these things while it's in a pump cycle. But if you get out of it a little early, but at least now that asset is on your radar. So even if you lose a small amount of money or some money in the asset that you were investing in, if you keep that asset on your watch list and you keep an eye on it, you will see as it goes down what it does and what influences it, and you'll be able to better judge entry points to accumulate earlier in other pump phases. Whenever there's a pump, you want to get out at a high point. You want to make money and get out. I should have gotten out like my dad did. I would be like sitting on top of $1,800 right now, and instead I'm sitting on top of like 1,000. So it is what it is, but I haven't lost too much money. I've lost about 25% on Ethereum since the downtrend has happened. So I'm looking for that re-entry point, and this video is getting long, so I'm going to end it. But if you liked it, if you like this update on Ethereum, smash that like button. Please feel free to subscribe. I'll be making videos about cryptocurrency from time to time. Feel free to share it, and as always, what are you doing? Have a great day.